Welcome to Planning Phase Syndicate. Thank you all so much for joining us. We have an amazing XTC game. This is the last XTC game that we have for the day. We have a Separatist from Scotland versus a Separatist from Germany. Zam on Zam face-off. Tonight with me, I have my co-host, Mr. Charles Dillman. How are you doing, sir?
What's up? What's up? Ready for number two? This should be. I'm just hoping they joust with each other. We get Zam Jango versus Zam Jango. Let's just joust and get it over with. Throw fists. Let's get it done.
Oh man, I'm excited to see this. In the aspect of we have two different Zam build outs here. So there is a different take, and we also will be able to see which one decides they want to go first. It looks like Craig from Scotland has taken the first player initiative. And why don't we go ahead and run down those lists? So on the Scotland side, I got to probably bring it up so I can see it. On the Scotland side, we have Jango Fett with Lone Wolf, Count Dooku, Proxy Mines, and False Transponder Codes. Zam, we have Palpatine, Proxy Mines, and False Transponder Codes. On the Germany side, we have Jango with Count Dooku, Thermals, False Transponder Codes, and a hull upgrade. So a little bit beefier Jango. Then Zam with a hull upgrade, False Transponder Codes, Thermal Detonators, and Palpatine. So pretty similar build outs, but the one major difference is we are seeing the Lone Wolf and Proxies versus the Thermals and hull upgrade. So we'll be able to hopefully to see which ones are more useful. We have
I
asked
definitely think so.
we have asked the it looks like Scotland's taken first player. If you can move your hand to Charles, your hands. There you go. Thank you. We have for Scotland, they've taken the first player. We've asked them to add a marker to some of the ships so that we can remember which ones they are, since they all look identical and they're not even matching colors. So the ones that look like they are on fire are going to be Scotland's side. That way, Charles and I have a visual reminder, whatever it is and whoever it is. If you are new to the show, exclamation social gives you all our social media links. You can watch us on YouTube. You can catch us on Twitch for a live show. We do a live show every Friday. Every Sunday.
Which means
And
we'll be
time has
live
started.
tonight.
At 9 p.m. Eastern or 100 UTC. Woo! We see Zam number. This is Burning Zam. So Scotland Zam went in a little bit slower. Took a focus. See Zam number 2 from Germany. He's coming in a little bit more aggressive. And I didn't see what action he took yet. I guess I can't see his dial.
I'm excited for a 4-shot Zam on Zam volley. I hope we get to see that. Zam 1 shoots Zam 2, triggers Zam 2's ability, who shoots back with his bonus attack, triggering Zam 1's ability, so he gets his bonus attack, and then Zam 2 gets the standard attack. I want a 4-shot Zam volley.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually watched a Zam. Do we call it a Zamoff? Is that what we're going to call it? A Zamoff? Or what's Zam Jango's like combined celebrity name?
Could it be like a Zamboni off?
A Zamboni? I don't know. That kind of sounds cool.
I think that's the ice machine from a hockey game.
It is. It is. Yes. Yes, you are correct, my friend.
Yay!
I've actually ridden on a Zamboni once.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It is pretty fun. It's a little awkward because they make you strap in. And it doesn't look like that fire is moving, Charles. There it goes. All right. Jango's going to come in for hard, take a little bit of a, just take a boost. You rely completely on his Dooku. Sees Dooku, the Jango number 2 coming in. Do we see a target lock? Do we see just focuses? I mean, they've all got false transponder codes, so. Dang, some smoking ones. Yeah, they are smoking. Oh, just a reminder to the chat, we are 90-second delay per XTC rules. So if we commentate on something that you posted in the chat, it's just a habit of ours. We always try to do that, and sometimes we're 90-second delayed. Charles, I hear you're smoking a meatloaf right now.
That's correct. I am not smoking a fire spray though.
No. You could call it a fire spray. You could call it your fire spray.
It's a fire spray meatloaf. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
I suppose I could. But yeah, nope. I took 80-20 mix blend, homemade. Then I added Parmesan cheese, a smattering of spices. I can't reveal all of my secrets. 2 eggs, mixed it all together. Put it on the smoker at 225 for an hour or so. And then crank the heat up to 350 and let it go until it reaches an internal temperature of 165. Baste it with a mixture of ketchup, like actual maple syrup, and red wine vinegar. And then you baste that as it's cooking, and it's moist. It's got a nice smoke ring. And I also go a step further and stuff it with a block of extremely sharp Vermont cheddar cheese. So that once you let it rest, you can cut into it and you get that oozy like cheese lava that comes out of the center of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, see, I'm all for that. I've actually never had a meatloaf that I've liked. So maybe if I come down there, you can give me a meatloaf that maybe I'll like. I think the cheese probably would be the best thing. Like, I don't think I've ever had a meatloaf with cheese in it. When we were kids growing up, my mom would always make meatloaf and it was always burnt meatloaf.
That's because it's a poor person's meal. You put corn. Did your mom put cornflakes in it?
Well, I don't remember, to be honest with you. I hated it. It was like a fight if I had to actually eat that. I was a pretty picky kid, though, growing up. I'll be honest. I did not start eating real food until, well, I'm trying to think, like, until I moved out on my own, got divorced to some extent, and had a roommate that knew how to cook live with me. So
Nice.
now I have a pretty eclectic taste. I still don't like fish very much. I just don't, and it's probably an ingrained thing because my mother hated fish so much. She used to complain when we were kids, like because my grandmother like had to eat it for her diet, for her health. It was something to do with her health, and so like she couldn't eat a lot of red meat or anything, so could only have fish and vegetarian stuff. So she would always eat fish, and my mom would complain because it smelled so bad and blah blah blah. So it's probably ingrained into me not to eat fish, you know. Um,
The
but
question
if
is,
it
do you
is
hate fish or Torkomucks more?
Torkelmucks.
I
Now, if you want to ask, do I hate eggs or Torkelmucks more? It's definitely
already
eggs.
know. I was gonna say I already know the answer to that one. It's eggs.
I do not
We've had
like
that discussion.
eggs at all. You could still make it like in the meatloaf, it's fine because they're not going to be chunks of eggs. So it's just a binding agent. I'm okay with the binding agent.
Right.
What I'm not okay with is the other side of it. So the
Yep.
question
Nope.
here
I'll
is
be
do we
putting
just see
eggs in
them?
our mashed potatoes as well, but also as a binding agent. So
Then I would never do that. That's weird to me.
everybody says that till they eat it and then they love it.
No,
I know you
I'm
wouldn't because you
I
don't
would
like
never
eggs
eat it.
anyway. So I would never. I wouldn't make them if you came to visit.
Devil Rock Hardcore Kid. Thank you for for the for the follow. So there we go. We see Zam Scotland Zam coming in hard and then doing a boost. Oh, and he gets the bump on Zam number 2. Look at that.
Nice. Look at this flying they're outmaneuvering each other.
All right. And we're gonna see Django just going in there.
Wonder if it's just a name or if he's actually a hardcore kid.
I don't know. I like hardcore music. I'll
I was
say
gonna say, do you
that.
like any hardcore bands?
I love Hatebreed, I'll tell you that.
I do
Yes, I
enjoy
do.
Hatebreed.
Yeah, I like hardcore. In principle, I like a lot of the hardcore stuff. What I have a problem with is sometimes some of them are a little sounding too much alike, kind of like Slayer, right? Slayer has one sound. You get one sound. That's it.
They sound like Slayer. There's no question when that music is on who it is you're listening to.
Yep. There we go. We have the one bank from Django number 2. Now this is gonna be interesting because Scotland will get first shots every time. Um, so this is definitely interesting because Scotland will be a little bit more aggressive in their ability to strip tokens, get damage in. Everybody will still always get to shoot unless you take Zam off the board during a Django run, then you wouldn't. But you know, it'll be very interesting. And this is setting up some bomb drops by Zam right there. And
Yeah,
guess
for
what Zam
sure.
has?
Oh, he's got the proxy mines.
Yes. He's got proxy mines. So, all right. Gonna take a target lock on Scotland Django. We'll see if we can actually make him on fire. Oh, no. No. Are you not gonna take it? No. Oh, that's right. False transponders codes.
Just kidding. No lock for
Yep.
you.
Yep. No lock for you and no focus for Django. There you go. I forgot
You
all
think
about that.
someone you think someone could make a soup Nazi false transponder code?
Yes. Yes. Somebody should 100% do that.
That's two pretty solid alt art ideas in 1 week. I'm on fire.
Now, if we were only good enough to actually make those, I actually probably could. I probably could. All right. Django into Django. Um, Nothing. Probably gonna save his. Yep, he's gonna save his force there. Probably what I do.
Yeah. It seems like the
Django
best
back
way.
into Django again. All right.
I think that you've got a 50-50 shot of being right. Either Django is shooting at Django or Django is shooting at Zam or vice versa. Very
See.
rarely wrong in that case.
Yep. So we do see one shield down on Scotland. Oops, not a hull, just a
Did you
shield.
pre-plan the sides right, by the way?
Yes.
Yay! Keeping the streak alive.
All right. Zam into Django now. And does he? Oh, he does not have a focus, but he will spend his force, I guess. All right. Probably safe bet, seen as not taking another shot. I was a little disappointed. We did not get to see our. You spend your force there, Django.
You know, Devil Hard Rock Kid, or Devil Rock Hardcore Kid. I have seen them live as well. In Grand Rapids, there used to be a festival called the Carnival of Chaos. And they would have all sorts of bands. And one year, Hatebreed was scheduled to be the closing of the festival. And they arrived to Grand Rapids and found out that the promoter for the festival did not make enough money on ticket sales to pay them for a show. So they refused to play. And instead, being the awesome dudes that they are, went to a local actual venue, printed tickets out of their own pocket, and put on a free show for all of the bands that could not be paid by Carnival of Chaos. And they put on a free show at a club called The Intersection in Grand Rapids. It was freaking amazing.
Guess who else was there?
You were there too? Shut up.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen like Hatebreed like 8 times, man.
You were at that show though?
Yes. I used to go to
We
Carnival
probably
KS all the time.
we probably bumped into each other because I was at that show.
Could be. I'm trying to think of what year that was and what my hairstyle was, so I'd have to go back and look. I think I still had the long hair in the center. I used to shave all the way up at the sides, and then I had long hair I'd put in a ponytail.
Like a undercut, like Viking style.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm in the process of growing it out. I just went yesterday and had a skin shave on the side of my head.
Yeah, my hair does not grow on top anymore very well, so
Fair
um
enough.
but yes,
I'm
I've
lucky enough
seen.
to still be able to grow my hair on the top of my head, considering how old I am. So
So it looks like the card that they both had picked was the one that recharges, and or if you shoot at them. And I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see any Django on Django shoot double shots. You know, everybody was
for
shooting
sure.
or Zam on Zam double shots. We didn't get to see it. We know for a fact now that they will be doing taking the card that allows them to shoot twice. So now the question becomes: is can you fool your own self? It's like in the dark reality world, can we fool ourselves? Do we pick the one where if you don't shoot at me, I get to shoot twice, or do we pick the card that if you shoot at me, I get to shoot back? They're all full.
Just just go to the upside down. Save us all time.
The upside down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it were me. if it were me, I would pick the opposite of what I normally would pick on purpose. I just hope for the best. Because the one side where you get the target lock is never a bad thing, right? It burns.
Right.
You get a target lock, it's going to burn off, the other thing. And if they don't shoot at you, you get the double shot back now. A second shot. So I don't know. But I think we see the proxy mine here. I'm assuming we're gonna see Scotland Zam go forward a little bit, but not too much. Don't want to clear the room too much for these guys to miss that proxy mine. Like they got their cards picked. I'm pretty sure he's dropping a proxy. He's got his hand hovering over it.
That could just be to psych his opponent out, though.
Do people do that? Is that
Oh,
like a thing?
absolutely.
Oh,
I do
okay.
it.
Fair enough. I guess I've never thought about doing that in any way, shape, or form. I like how they put the force on the board too. I always do that with my fire sprays. So much easier to remember your stupid triggers.
Oh yeah, when they're right next to the ship that you're staring at for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's a pain in the butt, I'll tell you, to do it in real life. Because you gotta keep moving that damn token. But it is a lot more helpful. I have not missed a using that force.
Right? No, for sure.
All right. Looks like we got dial set number 1. Hopefully we'll get the other next one set here in a second, and then we'll go. So 1 damage in on Scotland Zam or Django. My apologies. He may look
One
like
of
he's on
them.
fire, but he's not on fire yet.
My ships are. Oh no, no wait, that's a DMCA. Sorry.
I don't know. I was watching Dion like sing some things, so maybe we won't get DMCA'd if you sing a tiny bit of the song. I don't know. I just worry about that all the time. I hate
I
that.
think it's if the. I don't think it's the lyrics. I think it's the actual intellectual property of the music. So like if you're playing the recording, maybe. Um, I used to be a part of. Oh, what is it? The registration board for being a musician when I was in high school. I never renewed my registration because it was just more money than I wanted to put into a hobby. I say that as I spend hundreds of dollars on
I was gonna say,
on X-wing stuff, but
yep, there you go. You get Zam moving 1 forward. I told you he dropped that proxy mine. No reason not to. Take a target lock. Now you can take it on Django because the false transponder codes are burned. Give him a jam token. Django, you ain't getting nothing today. There we go. We see Zam running away the other way. Oh my gosh. Your fire just fell over. Your fire does not like to adhere to their ship. I'll tell you that.
fair enough.
All right.
I'll
Now we're
use
gonna
I'll
see.
use stronger glue next. I'll use stronger virtual glue next time.
All right. Zam gonna take target lock on Django. Burns the false transponder codes on his Zam. And give him a jam token too. Did that
Hey
bump?
Chris,
That
what
had
was
to do
that?
a bump.
What was that command that shows our Discord and social media stuff again?
If you want all of it, it's exclamation social. Otherwise, exclamation Discord gets you Discord. And exclamation Twitch gets you Twitch, that type of thing.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay. Well,
exclamation.
if you're typing exclamation Twitch into Twitch, we may need to have a talk about your technical
Hey, come
prowess.
on,
But
come on, come on! It was a fun thing to set up. I got excited. So we did miss that proxy mine there. That one hard did miss the proxy mine. I did not think it would, or would. I thought it would clip that back in, but
but
it
the
did
best
not.
part about proxy mines,
They stay there.
they're not going away.
All right. So Django number 1 does not have a shot. I don't know who's next. No, does he have a shot? He bumped, didn't he? Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Look with your good eyes.
All right. So 2 hits, takes 1. All right. Now we see the shot back. So we arrange 1 back into Django. And he does have a target lock. Spend his target lock. And then we spend the force, 3 hits.
Oh, one of those, or is it
Oh,
range 3? So no, there's a chance it doesn't.
oh no. Both of them go through. Or all 3 of them go through. He rolled nothing. Django down to 1 shield. Django Germany down to 1 shield. Doing it again. Oof. Only 1. No? Yeah, only 1. So he already spent his target lock, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
And no more. No more. All right. Zam now. Spending his Dooku. I'm assuming calling crit. That's it. That'd be my guess. And he gets a crit naturally. So he'll spend his own force. Hit crit. Oh, no, Django. Or no, Zam. That now is shields down on Zam.
Oof.
I think that's kind of what you expect, right? You know, you
Yeah, I
only get
think
1
so.
bonus attack, so you don't have to worry about him attacking you back. Now we get to see what was the other Zam card. The end of the engagement, if this is face down, if there's an enemy ship in your arc, you get to recover. And he can't recover anymore.
So he is fully recovered.
Yeah, it's okay. Still not, the end of the world. They're going to go back to dials, reset their cards. I think catching Django right there, you would have probably taken that shot from Django. Germany Django. Or Scotland Django, if he hadn't bumped there. Losing all those shields, though, does put him down to Hull. I guess the nice thing is you'll never see these ships just run away from each other, right? Because they can go as fast as each other. There is no running away. They can
Right?
each go the exact same speed. They can definitely go the same speed. 'Cause I think that's what you run into, and sometimes Celestis, they get the points they need. Zam goes, all right, I'm getting out of here. Not going to engage with you if I don't have to. In this case, they will all have to engage. Now the next question is, with your Zam, do you drop your second proxy mine? I mean, you almost have to, right? Because
I
then the
think so,
only
yeah.
thing that Django can do is go to the right. Because if he goes left, he's hitting it. So he has to go right. The proxy mine ensures he goes right. And then you get an uncontested shot on Django, I think.
I think that's what you've got to do.
Because I don't think it'll hit him. I think that it'll be just shy of it. Again, I could be wrong. This could be the angle I'm at. You never know. I don't know. I haven't used proxy mines in so bloody long, it's not even funny. you know,
No,
like
we
everybody,
always use thermals
everybody's-
for everything.
yeah. I'm just not used to seeing, proxies on there. I don't even know if I know how to use proxies half the time anymore. I do like all the bombs though. That was the one thing I do like about this game is like so I can't I'll tell this for the 100 million time, but for those of you who have not followed the show is I I came from playing Star Wars Destiny, which was like a card game, and they had like 3 or 4 types of card style play styles that give you different win conditions. And on X-Wing, it always felt like there wasn't that many win conditions. But bombs create like a somewhat alternate win condition, hence why I like them a lot. And I actually started flying Empire and Scum originally because that's all that Matt and I had when we first started playing. And then when we went into lockdown until we bought enough to play other things, we didn't get a choice.
Right.
Yep. There we go.
I love. I
It
actually
will
quite
hit, won't it?
enjoyed.
Oh,
It
it does hit.
it does. That's going to be 1 automatic damage plus 2 reds.
Yep, and he's gonna spend his Dooku for a crit. You know that's gonna happen. Yep, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
he just
spending that
did.
Dooku for a crit. No reason not to, right?
Right.
Because he only has the one shield left. So So the question is when?
But does he spend his to make it a blank?
Yes, he
He
does, doesn't
Dooku
he?
Dooku.
Yep, I forgot about that.
So he Dooku's 1 up to a crit. Then he spends his Dooku to Dooku it down to a hit and takes a shield.
Nope, he takes a crit.
Oh yeah, that's right. He takes 1 that takes the shield off and then the actual
Yep,
crit itself. Which is blinded?
blinded pilot. Oh man.
So
I
you
mean, it's not
cannot
the end of the
modify
world, but
dice. Well, you can't use Dooku anymore for your offense.
no, you can't. No.
You can't. You cannot modify your dice using anything but force for its intended ability. It's on the card.
Yeah, I know. So you can use Dooku, just not calling it. You could just use the Force like it's a calculate
Right.
token.
You get the force, and you can still use Dooku on your defense dice. You just are not able to do it for your offense dice.
Hmm. So we are seeing a thermal.
Part of me wonders if that's going to be the deciding factor.
What the?
Who gets what crits? Because if
I think
one
some of
fire spray gets the crit that makes his turn maneuvers harder difficulty, and the other fire spray doesn't, one instantly becomes more maneuverable than the other, and that can actually cause you to win games over your opponent if you have the more maneuverable identical ship, or if you take the lowered attack dice or lowered defense dice, whichever the case may be on that, they may give you the edge over your opponent or vice versa. So interesting to think about.
Yep, Jango going in there, getting the bump. Yep, and there's that Jango. You're sitting even with them, I think. I don't know if I would boost if I were them. Just take your focus. Oh, fix your crit. Actually, that's what I do.
Yeah, that sounds like the
I mean,
best.
I guess you
Best.
are taking a shot back from Zam though.
Oh,
There
right,
is
for
that,
sure.
but that is an unmodded Zam, or I'm sorry, that's a Jango. That's not Zam. Damn it. So
Return
it's
momentarily. I
unmodded.
have to go pull my dinner off the smoker. I'll be right back.
So that's an unmodded Django into an unmodded. I don't know. I don't know if I would have probably fixed that crit though. And I guess it doesn't affect you this turn. I would just fix it. It just seems like that would be the logical thing, because that way you don't have to worry about dealing with it next turn. Nope, takes a focus. All right, one of the thermals gets him. Gets one strain. All right, so we have Django shooting Django, Django on Django action. See what our dice hit. 1 hit. Oh, gets the lone roll free roll. We get 2 hits. Oh, no, Jango. I guess spend your focus and you take 1 more. And that will put points on the board for Scotland. Jango shooting back. Jango gets 2 hits going back into him. And a blank out, so 2 more shields. No shot for either Zam unless he wants to shoot his own ship, which I doubt. Their cards don't matter. All right, and then we're back to dials. Everybody gets their force back. And we go back to dials. Now it does look like we do have the Germany Zam does have that target lock on Jango, so it is set up as long as there isn't another bump for next round. Then the question becomes is which way does each of the Jango and Zams go? So if I'm Germany, I would not want to put myself into that corner. And that's just because I don't like being in that corner. So I would either be doing a red maneuver to do a turnaround of some sort, or I'm going to go do the 1 hard to the right and hope that Jango hopscotches me or hope that he goes the other way. I don't know. This one becomes a lot harder of a setup because they all have identical maneuvers. So they literally can mirror each other's thing. Because then Scotland can determine what he wants to do with his Zam. Thank you, Knox9690 for the follow. We're hitting that 180 followers, so anybody who has not followed yet would be amazing if you could follow. Our goal is 200 before the end of the month. If we can get 200 before the end of today, that'd be even better, but that's probably not going to happen. Oh, maybe. Now we're at 281, 90%. As a reminder, we do have a show tonight at 100 UTC. I know probably a lot of people will be sleeping by that time, but in case you were not, we do a live stream show. Tonight, we are going to be talking about swarm action. Our podcast does a little bit mix of everything. We do some stuff where we kind of talk about concepts. Last week, we had a very amazing discussion on points. So the long and short of it is we talked about all the issues that points can cause, what goes into them, and if people make mistakes. Tonight, we're going to be following that up with a short segment where Matt's going to talk about when points have been overcorrected incorrectly, which seems to happen a lot more often, I'm afraid, with FFG than hopefully it will with AMG. So we'll see how balanced they become now that AMG has taken over. But with FFG, sometimes there was a little bit of an imbalance that we saw there. All right. Going to see some more bombs dropping. Dual thermals. It looks like Zam dropped 2 thermals. Scotland Zam going the opposite way. Saying, no, I don't. Come chase me. Typical limps. Yep, there you go. Germany Zam did the 1 hard right. Already has a target lock. Takes a focus. Just in case Scotland Jango gets a little creative. And he did. He went the other way. And he's going to boost to get out of the arc of those thermals. Yep, and we see there we go. We're going for violence. Violence, I say. Getting Jango coming in there a little bit more aggressively on Jango. First thermal does nothing. Second thermal does catch him. And it is a hit. So that takes the last shield. All right, so we have a range 1. And we haven't even been watching for Jango's ability. All right, range 1. Oh, look at that. 3 hits and a crit. You don't even got to spend your force or your lone wolf. Don't even have to. Yeah. Jango, this does not look good for you, my friend. This does not look good for Germany Jango. All right. We get 2. Spend your force. Yep. So we take hit, and then what is that crit? And it's a direct hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Takes him down to 1 hull, right? 1 hull, I believe. 4 coming back at him. He's got hit crit, it looks like. And Eddie evades. All right. Yep. Zam has no shot. Zam from Germany side going to take another shot on Jango. Spend that target lock. Oof. I guess you probably spend your force. Yeah, you got to get damage in. All right. Lone Wolf reroll, and it doesn't matter. So Jango will take 1 damage. Brings the points in head in favor of Germany. What was his card? His card is, if you did not shoot at me, we get to perform a bonus attack. All right, going back into him. He still has a mod too. Oh, doesn't need it. 2 hits. And we still have a force, so nothing else goes back in. Now we'll go back to dials. So we have a 1 Jango that is 1 away from death. But on the opposite side, he has a pretty much a full health Zam. Oh, it is a full health Zam. Yep, I thought it was 1 shield off. Nope. Full health Zam. On the other side, we have a shieldless Zam and a shieldless Jango. And half points are on Jango. Thank you, Lake Skywalker, for the follow. Thank you, Yachbanzi, for the foul, and thank you, W3SPE, for the foul. Now, really, the question becomes: is you probably just take your Jango and go the 1 forward, try to block him up? I don't know, because really, I don't know what is going to fit through there, because you're so close to that board edge. And then really Germany, the question becomes is, do you just hopscotch them? That's probably what you would do. Hopscotch him, you'll get your mod. Be able to at least try to take him out in a ball of fire. Or at least do enough damage on him to get him pretty low. Because a 3 bank would fit. 3 forward would probably fit. And Scotland's Django has to move first. Has to. And he doesn't want to hit his own mine. He does have 2 proxies he could be dropping. So now you kind of wonder if you drop the proxy to force the straight maneuver. I don't know. Yeah, because if you drop the 1 proxy and he doesn't go all the way straight, you hit him. I don't know. I hate dropping that proxy because it's probably all it does is just stop board movement. I don't know. Some of me says is you do drop it. Because then if you do bump, then what it does is it allows you to drop the second one and guarantee that he's pretty much a goner. I think you drop it. I think you drop it and you take that risk a little bit. Because if you can get the block on him and get him blocked, he's then got to land right between the 2 proxy mines, which can be done. I don't know. I think it's a risk I would take. It is a risk I would take. Because I know I'm not going to hit him. So, all right, we got our Zam cards picked there. Each Zam has 2 charges burned, so now the card's going to become a little bit more important. Yep, we are going to see a proxy mine drop. There you go. Yep, give him a small gateway, and that's it. All right, we see the 1 hard. And probably just a boost there, yep. No harm, no rule, reason not to worry. That looks pretty cool. All right, we got Zam number 2 coming in. Question is, do you boost so you each get a shot? Will we get to see each Zam trade 2 double shots? Yeah, so we do see a boost in there. So they definitely will be hitting each other. All right, Django does the 1 hard blue. Goes ahead and bumps. Yep, and we get the Django straight there. It clears. All right. We'll get to see Django shoot no matter what. Do you spend the force? You got a lone wolf reroll too. Nope. All right. So just hit crit. Guaranteed the death. No reason. You're gonna spend that? Okay. The fuel leak. Four dice back in. 3 hits. Oop. And he spent Dooku for a crit. We get 1. Get our lone wolf reroll. No good. We are taking hit, and crit. And the crit is Panic Pilot. I don't know if that matters. Doesn't have an hull upgrade on him, does he? Oh, yeah, 6 hull. That's right. Duh.
All right. I apologize for that slight intermission. You are now returned to the dulcet tones of my voice.
All right. So we see 2 coming back in. And Do you spend it or you just take the 2 shields? Nope, he is gonna spend his force. Taking 1 shield.
We had a lot of people follow us while I was gone.
We did.
Thank you to everybody who's following.
All right, now we're gonna see a return shot. Oh, no, that's right. We see the Zam card trigger. He gets the target lock. Gets to recover a charge. And now we have a modified Zam. This is the Charles here. Charles always picks that card with his Zam. Spend your
Yeah,
target lock.
absolutely.
And you still get 2 eyeballs. Oh no. Oh
I have to feel
no.
bad.
1 crit. He's gonna take
So
the shot back.
a Gaz, just so that you know, the ships that are on fire belong to Team Scotland. The ships that are not on fire belong to Team Germany. That was the best way that we could figure out how to tell the difference between them. The other way that you can tell the difference is the yellow fire spray that is now dead belonged to Team Germany as well.
God. All right. So we're back at it. That panic pilot is not going to be super fun. It's going to be a very slow Jango coming in there.
I don't think you come in. I think you one straight to clear as much as you can. Let them come to you.
You could do that too. That is true. Now, the advantage that they will get is Scotland will get to move first. So he can go in there and maybe get a block on Zam number 2. Does look like he has thermals left too. And their Zam does not have any proxies, so I don't know. I don't know, Charles. The only issue with going the 1 forward, just takes you out of the action. I mean, I guess taking you out of the action gives you the ability just to fortress those points. You got 2 hull left, so I kind of think it would be cool if he turned in. Let's see. He went for violence, so
Yeah, but I mean, you've got basically Zam versus Zam. And if Django does 2-1 straights, he can still come around that rock and catch red Zam. If he's not paying attention, like there's a lot of different options there.
Hey, we haven't seen this fire spray on fire spray action before in a long time. Usually it's just one Jango-Zam.
And the other very upset player.
I don't know. I got took out by Sasha Wagner's list that one time. I had to play a Zam SureTech Grievous mirror or setup. I lost that one by 5 points. I play Jango-Zam. I'm the Separatist scum player. But that was only because I wanted to try to get into GSP's seats. That's all I cared. Get an invite. I don't need to run Jango-Zam anymore.
He's not a full scum player, but he tries.
No. I do like certain shenanigans that are not Torkoal Mux. I do not like Torkoal Mux, if you don't know that. I definitely don't like Torkoal Mux. Maybe for every dad joke you tell that you violate, you can't run Torkoal Mux. Like, we just eliminate a ship you can run in Scum for like a month. Instead of picking a different faction. Maybe that's a little bit more fair.
Because I run Torkoal Mux so much.
Well, I would pick Bosk first. That's the first one I'd pick. Get rid of Bosk. Can't play Bosk.
I'll just run Fenguri against you.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't mind playing against Fenguri. Because I don't think Guri is that broken with the advanced sensors, really. I mean, he can be if he gets pretty close to you, but he's not as bad as some of the other ships.
I'd say she, but it's a droid, so I don't even know.
Oh, that's right. No, it is a she. No, it's a she.
It's a female Up
Yeah,
here,
you're right.
droid.
I think she identifies as female, but I don't know. Take your target lock. There you go. Got her Zam card. they both they both just went in real slow. We're gonna see some real murder here. Taking a focus instead. So they did a 3. So Zam going into Zam. Scotland will get to shoot first. Hit, crit. Spend your target lock. Yep, he's going to. There we go. There's a full string. Gonna eat some of those shields. You're eating at least 2 shields this time. Oh no. All right. So you're eating all 3 shields, it looks like, right? No? Yes, all 3 shields are eaten. There we go. And we'll get our Zam trigger. Did we get a Zam? I'm assuming we're getting a Zam trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So our first Zam trigger. One hit.
Gotta
He
hate
does
when
have a
four dice.
focus. Hmm?
Gotta hate when 4 dice only yield 1 hit.
Yep. Especially when you just took 3 of them.
I mean, I know mathematically it's right. Like it's like 1.75, but you hope for 2 or more.
All right. He's going to hold with just the 1. And we get 1 evade. Now we get to see the other Zam card. What is that one? Recharge and take a target lock. Which is all you could do. Now we're going to see the normal shot. Hopefully those 4 dice hit a little bit harder for him. At least that's what he's hoping.
Ooh.
Oof, what?
I just saw the stream, the 3 hits and a crit that went through, and I forgot that we're 90 seconds delayed. So I got excited and then remembered that wasn't the dice that got thrown.
Yep. Okay, so he's gonna go into Jango. Spend his focus. So for a hit crit. All right. It is range 3. And he has his force still. No damage. I think he didn't want to give that other charge back to Zam number 2.
Yep.
Because that forces that Zam, and because he shoots first, you know, I mean, he does have a target lock, so it could be double modded this time, you know.
Right.
Now, Charles, after he did the 3 forward, do you say he still goes forward, or do you actually start turning around that rock?
I do a 1 bank here.
You do the 1 bank? Okay.
I would do the 1 bank because if Zam tries to chase Django around that rock, if he does the 1 bank around to come around that rock, yes, he has a rear arc shot on yellow Zam, but he gives up, you know what I mean, strategic advantage there. And I don't think that's something you want to do. So I think that Django is safe. Maybe doing a 1 bank, clearing that stress, and then taking a focus and hoping that Red Zam tries to follow him and give him a little break.
Yeah, see, and I don't know if I'm Red Zam, do you just go the 1 forward?
And go for the
Yeah.
block.
Yeah. I do wonder if that's just what you do. You just go for the block to keep it unmodded. Then you can let your Django kind of come back in. I
Do
don't
you
know
do
though.
it
If you
too
give him the
hard?
block, you are giving that shot to unless Django Scotland Django goes fast, you're giving that shot to him. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a mirror. I don't think the other game that we had on stream was a mirror though. We did have another Scotland Germany stream earlier this week. Nope. All right. So he goes to the right, clears his stress, takes a focus. Hey, it's a unique use of Palpatine. Usually, you don't see Palpatine giving the stress out. I don't, at least.
Gets the bump.
Yep.
Oh, does a 2 straight.
Yeah, because then that clears the stress, and that gives him now it gives him the option of what he wants to do.
Right.
He does still have his lone wolf, right? So he does get one reroll, and he still has his force.
Does he have contraband or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Because that's the question: is could you do a boost and still not worry about next turn? Probably. But if it's
boost
me, I don't
is
think I
going to put you
would.
really close. I wouldn't try the boost, and this gives you enough room, I think. So next turn you can 3 Talon if you want to. Or do the 2 Talon, I think is what it is.
So Zam will be able to take a range 3 from downtown shot.
Luckily not through a rock. So 3 on 3.
Yep. I like the smaller rocks.
Spend his force, so that makes it 2.
Oh. Do your lone wolf there. Oh, no, your lone wolf didn't hold out. You got to spend your force or something.
I'd spend well, yeah. Yeah, spend the force, keep him alive.
You have to keep him alive. You need it. You need to keep him alive. He's worth more points than the other Jango is.
Now he's got stun pilot, so looks like he had the card that allowed him to recover 2 charges if he was in arc and didn't get shot, so he got 2 charges back on his Zam.
Well, how? You can't get... That works even if you bump?
Yeah, you're still in their arc, and they can't shoot at you. So, because they can't shoot at you, it triggers that.
Probably a lot. This is still a close game, though. I don't care what anybody... Yes, the dice affect a little bit here. He hitting that 4 really did hurt that time. But I still think on the other side of things, this is still a pretty in-hand close game. I mean, you do have to be a little careful because now you're unshielded, but you do have an extra hull. So,
well, I mean, to be fair, if he takes out Red Jango, if he can get that last 2, then he goes up by like 3 points because Red Jango's worth 102 and Yellow Jango was only worth 99.
Yep. You just can't give up half points on yours. Excuse me. And here, if you're Scotland, you just go the 1 forward, right? That's probably what I'd do with my Zam. Just go 1 forward. If he comes into play and bumps as a tactical bump, at least he won't get any mods.
I think with Yellow Zam, you do a K turn.
What? Really?
The 4K,
move.
yeah. Do the 4K. Because if he's going to go 1 forward, you're going to be out of his arc anyway. Do the 4K, and then with Red Jango, you do the 3 Talon. Get both guns on that ship and just bear down.
All right.
That's me though. That's me. You've only got 1 health left on that Jango though, so maybe 1 hard boost. But if he just does the 1 forward, you're not getting out of that arc.
And that's why that's where the difference is if you just go 1 forward with your Zam, and he does the 1 forward or 1 bank. I do think that nope. All right, you're right. Never mind. I'm just gonna shut up. I guess.
There's the 4K. Oh, he did a 2 hard.
Yeah, because he wanted to ensure that he cleared.
And now I hope other Zam did a 2 hard and he gets a flank shot.
No,
2 hard boost.
Get in a Jango.
Or other Jango. Red Django on fire. Thank you for the follow, Current 1982.
And now he's debating, does he want to shoot back at Zam?
Or does he want to just boost to get out of it?
Well, if he, yeah.
Because
'Cause
he's
if he
what,
does do
two
the
away?
boost,
He's 2 away from half.
because if he does the boost, then he might still have the shot on Django. Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Does the boost. And then Django does a 1 hard. Yep. And ooh, that's close.
And he's just gonna take a focus. He's like,
Just
no,
take the
I'm gonna
focus.
play it
Yeah,
safe.
there's no reason to. And now you've got both of your guns in chase mode, so now you can go after him if you need to. Or you can lay back and just absorb points because he's running the other way.
All right. You spend your lone wolf there. I would.
He can't. He can't.
Why?
I think yellow's in range.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Oh
Oh!
no. 2 hits.
He has to spend the force. He has to do it, or he loses half. Or do you just give up the half so that you have your force for the shot back that could kill Django? Oh wait, does Slave 1 trigger? Or not Slave oh, he doesn't have Slave 1. Never mind. Leave me alone.
Yep, you
I'm used
spend
to
the
seeing
force.
like
Don't give up half points if you don't have to.
yeah.
That's my theory. He will get his target lock. But he is gonna be modded.
Range 3.
Yep.
If he can sneak this one through here. It'll be 3-on-3. If he can sneak one through here, that's the end of red.
Oof.
Oh, that's not what you want to
Yeah.
see. Spend the lock.
Oh my no.
Oh, we have
Oh
one
my
red.
no.
Oh, he's good. He's good. He's safe.
Jesus Christ. That sucks. That when you use the target lock and you get nothing but the same thing you got before, that is not good.
Yeah, it wasn't good the first time when you didn't want it. Don't give it to me again.
Yep. He still has thermals left. I think you drop your thermals too. You got 3 left, so
Yeah, just kick him out. Did we
yep, see
lose
if
the
you can
stream?
get lucky.
Oh, there we go. Nope, it's back up. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Say it looks still up on my side. I keep forgetting I don't have a gray hand. I gotta get my gray hand. That's what I probably should do. Yeah, because right now with your Zam, you have to keep at somewhat of a distance, right?
Yep, you got to try to plink damage in without taking it. You've got to take range 3 shots and hope.
Yeah. Because your other Zam can only do the 3 forward if he wants to clear that stress. And then the question is do you just, slowly roll in? I don't know.
His Zam
Yeah.
is active. So he can take a shot back if they shoot at him.
Yep, both their Zams are active right now.
Yep.
There you get. We do get the 2 thermals. I figured that. And we see the 3 in. Or 2 in. Is that a 2? I can't tell. 2 or 3. Either way. Clearing the stress. Taking the focus.
See, Craig is different than me. I would do ones. You have 0 reason to chase. You're already winning. He's running away from you. Let him run away. Be like, what was that skunk's name?
Pepe Le Pew.
There you go. Be like
That
him.
dude's horrible.
Just leisurely stroll. No reason to over pursue.
Oof. All right, one gets him. Just gonna use his Dooku. Yeah,
And
he's
Dooku
gonna
for the
Dooku
blank.
blank. I don't know what that error script was.
Mm. Every once in a while, you'll get a random air script for no reason.
All right. So we get a shot going back into him. And we got to
Ooh,
focus. So you spend your focus. Are we
you've
going to go
already spent your
violence?
force.
Nope. We're not going
No,
violence. We're going to go safe
You can't
games.
risk it. You only got one health. Oh, I bet he wishes he would have now. Horse is down. Flips his card. You can take the bonus shot.
Yep.
And he is. So 2 range 3 shots here to try and get 1 damage through.
There.
That's how you
That's a
do it.
little bit more aggressive. 2 hits and a crit.
And
One
that is a
evade.
dead Django.
Yep. Oops.
Well, you had to know it was going to happen sooner or later.
I meant oopses and I accidentally moved the stream off the board.
Oh, good job.
All right. So Zam gets to shoot back if he wants to. I already knows what the card is, so might as well. Is that
You're right
hit
back at
crit?
you, sir. It is.
Oh,
Spend the focus to prevent 1.
I don't know. Do you just let them both go through? You're already gonna
You're going to let
half
all.
points.
Yeah, I
Get
guess
another
you're getting
shot.
half no matter what.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
Oh,
hasn't
wait, he
taken
hasn't
his shot yet.
activated. That was a bonus attack. Yep.
Yes.
I promise I've played this game at least once or twice.
The disabled power regulator. Oh man. Oh.
Now you take
Well,
an
if we
eye
go
on
that
when
many
you
rounds,
engage.
yeah,
It's only 2. He'll take
he's
it.
engaged. He's engaging now. So
Yep.
next
So he
he has
takes
to.
1.
Yeah.
Whatever he does this turn has to set
Okay.
him up to be able to do a 1
Yep.
straight safely.
Yep.
You might as well spend it. I can't see what it is.
The bonus attack.
Apparently of no consequence. He doesn't have enough charges to bonus attack anyway.
Yeah, he did. He just
Or I
flipped him.
guess he
He's
does.
bonus
Oh, he just
attacking.
flipped him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he does. 2 hits. Oh, that's
Spend
right.
the
You got a
lock
target lock. Spend your lock.
that we forgot
3
was there.
hits.
3 hits. Praying for focuses. And you'll get 2 of them. So 1 through. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. 2 hull
He does
left.
have hull upgrades, so 2 hull left.
Oh, you got 1 more thermal. But yeah, you're right. This is definitely not good for him. I mean, I guess you could go 1 straight twice if you
Just
want.
curious, do you have the overlay updated?
Yeah, why? Are you
Because it
watching
says
the stream?
he has 6 hull.
Who?
Germany Zam Wessel, the red Zam. And he's got
No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 2 on my side. Wait for it to catch up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because Scotland Zam has 6 hull left. So we have no more Dooku's on the board, right? No more Dooku's?
There's force, but no Dooku's. I think it's palp
Yep.
on palp
There's
action now.
just Palpies. 1 bomb left. Man, that disabled power regular is not good though.
No.
I guess
I think
if you
you won bank, and then with yellow you come in hard because you know the next round he's doing a 1 straight. I mean, you
Yep.
could pull off 1 straight and 1 straight, and you better hope that you kill Zam or you die before you fly off the edge of the board.
Because if you do the 1 straight, I don't know. There is 8 minutes left though, so That's a tough call. I don't know. I don't know, Charles. Ah, I don't know. That just, I mean,
Or
you
do you
almost have to
go
do the bank.
do you
Not,
do a
how about,
3 Talon?
yes.
Get your
Yes.
do your 3
Yep.
Talon, get your stress, and then the one forward forces you into a face off.
Yep. Because that puts you
That
out of
might be the
range for that
play.
shot unless Scotland Zam comes in fast. So how about this too? Think about it this way. Can you do a 4K right there and not fly off the board?
Yes. You could do a
So do you
5K
do
because
that
remember
instead?
a rock is at minimum
Yeah, so do you do the
5
4K
from the
then?
edge of the board.
I do
Maybe
a
instead of the
4K
3
because then it
Talon,
puts you.
maybe
Yeah,
get you some more space.
yes. Actually, you have to do that. If it fits, you have to do that because that 3 talent might not give you shots next turn because you're going one straight afterwards. And I guess you could do the 3 talent to the right though. You could do that, I guess, and then you're probably still going to get shots.
Either way, you need to
Now,
turn around.
you
Well, I
do the
guess you don't
4K.
need to because you got a rear arc shot.
It's just whether you want to get close to the end of the board, right? Again,
Right.
we still got 6-7 minutes left. It's one dial each. If they move fast, shoot fast enough, none of them have the bonus shots this turn. They're both going to be recovering charges.
Right.
So I think you ballsy it and do a 4K. I think you do. That's what I think you do. That way, if you get 3 turns out of this, you might be able to avoid one shot. Probably not, though. He went fast.
Yeah. Now, if you do the 4K, I think you're all right because he only did a 2-star. Oh no! I guess you could boost.
Yeah,
Yep.
deboost.
Okay.
Yep. Boost right.
Because another one straight puts you right in front of that rock, and then you
Yes.
can't do anything but take a focus. All right. Wing and a prayer, range 3. If you can get 2 through here, it's done. Finish the job, take home the W, Scotland. That's not how you do that. Spend the
You got a
target
target lock
lock.
though. Yeah. 3 hits.
There you
Oh
go.
well. Oh, 3 evades. Look at that. There we go.
Nice.
Back in the game.
I don't know
Trigger
about
your
that.
thing. You get your charge. You get a target lock.
And your target lock.
Get you a mod. Best part about that damn Zam card.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you there.
Like, I like the bonus attacks. Don't get me wrong, but all right. Oh, that Zam's pissed. Well, spend the force. Doesn't matter. What's his card? Same thing. Get your target lock. You should have had another ion token too.
There's no reason to put it out. If you know that you've done 2 rounds and you've acknowledged that it's going to be a 1 straight, it's a superfluous token on tabletop. In real life, yes, you put the oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't. I normally just say, okay, I'm going to dial in the 1 straight and let it be because they have 1 straights. But
So now you're dropping your last thermal. No reason not to. There ain't no Dooku on the board. We still got 4 minutes. Yep, there you go. Get rid of that last thermal. Hope it does a damage of some sort. Oh my god, half of 98 is what, Charles?
45 and 3
48.
or 45 and 4, so it'd be 49.
And that, if he does not lose and gets half on that Zam.
Yeah, if he doesn't die and he gets
Yeah,
half on,
that's Germany.
It's what, 1 point to half?
Oh. Well, it's
Yeah,
49 and it's 51. 2 points.
Right, but Zam is 1 away from half, right? Yellow Zam.
Yes. Yeah.
So you need
No.
1 point of damage.
Yes.
Yeah,
1 point of
he doesn't have
damage.
hull
Yep.
upgrade.
Oh my god. All the blanks. All the blanks in the world. Well, you're spending your focus now.
Choose violence.
Yeah.
It's a range 2 shot, so one of those gets through for sure. Now you're just hoping that he rolls a blank of some sort.
Oh, he had a target lock, didn't he? Oh, he never rolled for the bomb. Oh, and it's a hit. Oh my god, that just changed the whole game right there.
I don't think it does. You've
Well,
still got
that's
5 hull. He can't kill you, and you just dealt 3 damage to him. One of them is going through for sure, so you're going to have 5 hull against 1 hull.
oh no.
And he spends it for
Oh
1. That's death.
no.
2
Is
get
it?
through. Yeah, buddy. You only had 2
Yep,
left.
you're right. Yep. Man, that was a good game. That was close. There you go. That's we are definitely seeing. We're definitely going to be seeing some changes in the new Pyths update. They have to do something about that. I
Yeah.
think.
Again, I think the easiest answer is crew slots are removed from fire sprays. Period. That changes the game altogether. Then you don't have to worry about force users. You have to rely on other
All
things.
right, hold on. He's
It's
still going to take. He's going to get.
he
He gets
gets his
another shot.
return shot.
Yep.
He can't kill him with it, but it makes you feel better. So he takes hit crit.
Yeah, they missed the thermal. Oh, yep. So Germany. Looks like Germany lost there. That
Yep.
would be my guess.
Way to go, Scotland. Woo, Scotland.
Man, that was a close game. That definitely was a close game. It did come down close to the end. Having that those extra hull upgrades were a benefit, though. I mean,
Oh,
like,
hull upgrades on a
yeah,
fire spray. Hull upgrades are the best thing ever.
yep. Now the next
I don't know
question
why
is
it
do you?
always ends up being that way, but you almost always end up being 1 away from half because of whatever reason.
Yep. If you run away from half,
Random.
it always allows that extra. The next question is do you just do the could you get a stealth device on there or not? Is it a stealth device that gives you the extra die? Yes,
Yeah, stealth device gives you the extra die,
that's what
but
I was running for a long time.
I don't know
But you
that
can't have both.
John and I have talked at length about this, about whether you go for stealth. Actually, you could. They have 2 mod slots. You
Do they?
could stealth device hull upgrade. Absolutely, they do.
Okay, that is 11 points, but I don't know. Like that would be kind of fun too, because then you're guaranteed that as well as you're guaranteed the other. Yeah,
So if we were to build Zam, maybe they don't. Maybe the scum ones do.
I didn't think they did, but I mean, if they do, that would be news to me.
Let me switch over to scum because my boba that I ran this weekend had 2, but it might be the title that I put on him. Oh, boba has 2 mod slots.
Oh, is it because they got rid of his gunner
I think they
slot?
gave him an extra mod to get rid of
Yep.
the crew. So
So you could
boba
run
has
scum.
mod.
There you go.
So you could run stealth device and you could run hull upgrade on boba.
Yeah. Well, there you go. One time. Maybe they will kill the gunner slot and just give 2 mod slots. Then we're gonna start seeing a bunch of stealth device. That's what you're gonna do. If I can't have a crew
Yeah, but
slot,
I don't know.
you don't know.
I like stealth device on them, but I don't know that it's worth 6 points. 1 extra die that you get until you get hit. And then it just goes away. At 6 points, poof. It doesn't prevent half points. It doesn't prevent anything. It just gives you an extra opportunity to avoid damage.
Oh well, fair enough. What if you put Greedo on Boba Fett and Scum? I don't know. We're going down a rabbit hole. We're going down a
I
rabbit
mean,
hole. Anyway,
but you have to use the Marauder title.
you could lose Slave One title. The new Slave One title is only 3 points, but
I
maybe
like
the
the old.
Marauder title is
I'll be
better.
honest with you, as someone that plays Boba quite a bit, I prefer the old Slave One title to the new Slave One title.
I 100% agree with you. I don't disagree with you on that. I'm just saying
Okay.
is if you wanted to have Greedo as part of your thing.
Yep, and then if you're getting a back shot, you can push through 2 crits.
Yep. Either way, thank you
That
for joining us. We have no more XCC streams tonight. We'll see what we get next week. They haven't posted games yet because obviously not everything's done. Once they start posting games, we'll let everybody know what our streams will be for next week. We do have our podcast tonight that we do air live right here on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern, 100 hours UTC. So it's kind of up to y'all. If you want to join us tonight, that would be amazing. If not, if you have not followed us, go ahead and hit the follow button. You can also subscribe using your Amazon Prime membership if you would like and have not used it on other shows. Or you can go ahead and follow us on YouTube as well to make sure you never miss a moment of action. We will be streaming once XCC is done. We will be streaming more games. We'll do probably like a game night or something like that once during the week as well. With that being said, thank you all for joining us. Have a good night, and we will see you hopefully later tonight.